Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'll be back at one of my residential perms shooting a brand new feeder, and at the end I will look again at the hide that I bought from TEMU not so long since. Warning, this is a pest control video. If you're not comfortable watching this content, please switch off now. You have been warned. Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. I came up to one of my permissions yesterday morning and put up the pop-up hide with a view to shooting it this morning. It's just starting to get light now, so we'll see what happens. This morning's tools of choice are the BRK Commander in 177 and the DNT Zulus 5-20 scope. I'm also using the QIS Magnum 13 grain pellets. So with any luck we'll have a decent bag this morning. I've been in the hide from 7 o'clock this morning and it's taken over an hour for the first action of the morning on the new feeder from Hunter Vermin, and two came at once. As this first one goes down, the second one climbs the tree, but not out of my reach. Just had two which virtually arrived at the same time. I managed to bag them both within about 30 seconds, so that's a nice start to the morning. Just over 45 minutes later and another pair arrive. If you live in the County Durham area, please pop in to Wheatley Hill Pet and Corn and help support small local businesses. And here comes the second one of the pair. Now this was very wary about where it was, obviously due to the three dead greys underneath the feeder. That's another 2 down. The first one came down the tree just to the left of the hide, made its way to the feeder, and then the second one came down the feeder tree. So I got both of those ones within about 2 minutes of each other. The second one was a bit spooked, and it was eyeing up at the dead grey underneath, and its head was moving all over, so I wasn't going to take the shot. So I just waited, a little bit of patience, and eventually I went on at the feeder and just sat nice for his head on for an easy shot. So hopefully that's 4 down at just past 9 o'clock. So with a bit of luck, I might go another few. We'll see what happens. Over an hour to wait, and 2 again arrive at the same time. But this one wasn't interested in the feeder at all, but climbed to the perch above. Soon as this one went down, the other one scarpered. Half an hour later, and here comes number 6. And by the look of it, it isn't too happy about seeing the GoPro. Although this is the last one of the morning, 2 arrived at the same time. 1 behind, plus this one checking out the carnage under the feeder. The second one does actually scarper. And for the first time ever, all 7 of today's quarry were female. I was going to wait till this one went to the feeder tray, but as it sat so long on the roof, I just decided to shoot it where it sat. I'm up to 7 now this morning, and for some strange reason they seem to be coming in pairs. Don't know why. The last one that I've just shot had a good look round the dead greys underneath the feeder before it actually went onto the feeder, and even then it didn't go to the flip lid. It just sat on the roof of the feeder, surveying the damage underneath, and it just sat just too long for us to take the shot, so that one went down as well. There was one behind, but that scarped up the tree, so we'll see if that one comes back. I've been back out in the hide again this morning, the hide that I bought from TEMU, and as you can see in the background, you can actually see all the way around the outside. You can't see anything in, but you can see out. People's asked us a few questions, so I'm going to try and answer them as best I can. The first one is it waterproof? Well, the roof definitely is, because it's properly vinyl coated, so there's nothing going to get through the roof. In regards to the walls, obviously with it being see-through, I very much doubt that it is waterproof, although there is no actual holes in, so it may well be waterproof anyway. The only way that I'll definitely find out is by giving it a go, and when I get the chance I will put it up in the rain and have a look and see how it copes. Here's a few things that I really like about this. The first one being the windows, and the windows actually have sliders instead of zips. All of the windows have sliders like this. This one here, it's just a slider. You just pull the slider down to open the window and push the slider up to shut it. Dead easy. A lot less noisier than a zip as well. The zip on the back, if I turn the camera around, zip on the back here, really good, well made zip. Not a cheap zip, it's a really good one, so that'll last quite a while, I would have thought. These hides are what's called 5 hub hides. Basically there's a hub on either side and one on the roof, what you push in or pull out to erect and drop down the hide. After I've finished this, I'm going to show you exactly how to drop down the hide. One tip if you're going to buy one of these, the first time you put it up, put a bit of coloured insulating tape on the loop on the roof, and that's because when you come to open it up, that's the first one that you want to pull open, so you need to find that before you start. So if you put a bit of coloured insulation tape, you'll spot it straight away, and you can pull that one up and then just pull the rest of the outdoor the sides out. So that's the easiest way to do that, just one little tip. Apart from that, really good hide. I've been sitting and there was a grey squirrel sat, well, was mooching right outside the door of the hide behind us. Couldn't see me, but I turned around and I could see it. So absolutely spot on. To be truthful, there's nothing I don't like about this hide. I bought it from TEMU just as an experiment, really. It was about 67 quid, I think. But I've got to say I'm really impressed, really impressed. They go up and down an absolute joy, dead easy. I'll show you how to put them down now. But apart from that, there's nothing bad I can say about these hides. They're great. Yeah, that's it really. So I'll take it outside and I'll drop the hide. Right, so this is obviously the outside of the hide. what I'm going to do is, first off, I'm going to pull out all of the pegs, and then I'll show you exactly how the hide goes down. Right, so that's all the pegs out now, so it's freestanding. I mentioned before about the coloured tape on the roof, and basically that's all I've done. Put a little bit of red tape on the loop on top of the roof, and that'll identify the roof bit when you come to actually put it up, because that's the first one you need to put up. So now I'm just going to take this down. I'm going to show you how to do the best way to do it. Right, so the first things you want to be doing is pushing these hubs in all the way around, and then the roof will be the last one to do. I'll show you what to do with that. So basically, grab a corner, push them in. Grab a corner, push it in. All the way around, and then it'll collapse on itself. And the last thing you want to do is push your roof in, and that's it, and it's all collapsed. So after that, basically you pull the roof round, and then it just folds into each other, and that's it, done. Then all I've got to do after that is just put it back in the bag. Dead easy. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed watching the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and put a comment in the comment box. In the meantime, here's two from the archive for you to watch.